let me break down the differences between these two iPettie cat water fountains. I was gifted both of these for review, and they truly do stand out against most cat water fountains I review. And I will get into all the pros and cons of why. Now, starting off, they both look very similar. This is the original water fountain, and this is the upgraded 2024 version of this fountain. So in a lot of ways, these are very similar water fountains. And iPettie did a great job of keeping everything I love about this fountain and only improving upon it. Now, my first favorite thing about these water fountains is the water is contained in a stainless steel tank, and it flows into a stainless steel bowl. So even though there is some plastic in these fountains, the water isn't really touching plastic very often. It is mostly being contained within stainless steel, which I really like for my kitties. The next thing I absolutely love about both of these is that they are cordless. Yes, you can plug them in on the back with a USB-C cord, and you do need to charge them from time to time, but once charged, these last a really long time and can go wherever you want them to go. Now, to use them, they have two different controls on top. Right now, they're both on timed mode, which means that they run every 15 minutes for like 15 seconds, basically to flush out the bowl with fresh water. But if you press the button again, the other mode is a motion detector mode, and so it will turn on every time it senses motion. And I love this mode because my cats prefer fresh flowing water. So this means they get that fresh flowing water every time they want it, but I'm not listening to a water fountain constantly flowing the rest of the time. Super convenient. I also love the flow. They really do have a good flow going into the bowl that really keeps the water moving. Now, most of the differences are hidden inside them, so I'll take them apart in just a moment so you can see that. But I would say off the bat that the newer version is a little louder when it is going. I think it's just the way this pump is built, and this one is a little quieter. Though both of them, like I said, are silent except when the cats are drinking out of them, which is really nice for me. Now I'm going to turn them off so I can take them apart. The main difference between them is the pump. Now this is the pump of the new 2024 model. Now the original pump is just not as nice of a looking pump. It does have a filter right here that you can pull out and rinse and put back in. And you can take it apart completely to get to the propeller. And you can pull apart all the tubes as well and really get in there and clean it if you want to. But it's just a really different design. Whereas this pump is super sleek and straightforward, everything's built into it, and it does have an access point at the bottom where you can clean up or replace this filter at the bottom, and you can scrub it a little bit in there. My one issue with this one is that I have no idea how clean it is in there since it is all contained, but I imagine it also stays much cleaner because of that containment. And past that, they're very similar. They have the top stainless steel bowl, and then these will drip into these plastic catches that then go through to the filters. And I am so impressed with the filters on these. They are just activated carbon filters, but they stick in so cleanly that there's no way for water to go around them. So they really do clean all the water that goes through. And then you just have your main water tank. So really simple concept that works perfectly and is just as straightforward to put back together. Now, I really love both of these. I have used so many cat water fountains that either run all the time and are super noisy, or are all plastic, and I don't like the all plastic ones. And I also like to put my cat water fountains in spaces that don't have easy access to electricity. So the fact that these are cordless is a huge win for me, and I would very happily recommend either one. But ironically, I actually prefer the original model. Even though this pump is not as sleek and probably has more crevices where dirt can collect, I also really like that I can take it all the way apart and really scrub it. I feel like I have a little more control with this one. And I love that this is a quieter flow fountain. This one's just a little bit louder. And for me, that makes this one the winner. I hope this video helped.